Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We're having a heat wave. It's all the way up to 25 degrees today. Feels like 23. Still don't know if we're getting snow. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. A trace up to an inch. Could be a blizzard with a 12-foot accumulation. Nah, they never said that. But we did have a blizzard one time with those high drifting accumulations. Was that right? Yeah, did I say that right? I don't know. I think that was the blizzard of 93. And they actually had banks of snow up like 10 feet or something. Now that wasn't how deep it was on, just on the ground, but the way the wind blew it, there was snowbanks. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Did I still have to go to work in it? Yeah, I did. Did my coworker and friend not have a working car and I had to go pick him up during it? Yes, I did. I was like, are you sure you want me driving? Because, I'm not great at this snow thing, because it'd probably been a good 11 years since we'd had a big snow. So, whatever. All right, I already have to go do something if I can find it. I hate when the leaves turn brown and they're on the ground. She was right there by my foot. Hold on. Okay, hi, I'm back. Penny's not wearing a sweater right now because when I held the sweater up, she took off running. And besides that, she has been going and sitting outside and just staring. I'm like, honey, don't you know it's cold? But her hair's longer right now, so she's staying warm, I believe. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe it's really cold out here and the wind's blowing. Whew. So, couple of things. One, Phoenix came over last night. She came by herself because Naomi was at her friend's. Naomi has a new friend. She just lives across the road here. I mean, like the main road. And Naomi went to spend the night. So Phoenix was all by herself. So we're sitting there on the couch. Now please remember, she has ADHD. So while she may have been taught about this particular thing, she didn't remember it. She has no clue, okay? She's 7. So don't just assume that no one has taught her this, okay? But she said we're out of school tomorrow. And I said, yeah, for all the snow, right, that we might get or might not. And I said, yeah, but I gotta work. And she goes, you work too much. You need a day off or something like that. I said, well, I was off today because it was a holiday. And she said, what holiday? I said, Martin Luther King Day. And she said, who's Marvin King? Marvin. I said, well, he was a civil rights activist. And she said, what is a civil rights? A cacavist or whatever she called it. And I said, well, he fought for people of color to be able to go out and do things. I was trying to keep it on a 7-year-old level and not be too deep with it. And she goes, like doing backflips? I said, yeah. She said, and front flips? I said, yeah, and front flips. Gotta love some Phoenix, right? So people of color can now do backflips and front flips because of Marvin King, the civil rights activist. Activist, I think is what she called it. Anyway, I gotta go back in the house. I'm freezing. I'll be back. Case in point. We just got back from walking and she wanted to go sit outside. 25 degrees. She's perfectly happy. It's 1:50 in the afternoon. We still have absolutely zero snow. I don't think we're going to get any snow. Or not. Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter. My dad still has my car. I don't know if I told y'all. I mean, I know I told you yesterday that I had to go get him and he was going to keep my car because he had to run to the church and all that. But then I said, why don't you just keep it? Because he only lives 2 streets away. I said, I don't have anywhere to go today, but if I have somewhere to go tomorrow, then you can just bring me my car. I'll take you back home and go do my thing. Well, then he was like, well, I need to go. He goes to the church to feed the homeless, blah, blah, blah. He's either bringing it home tonight or in the morning, but I think it all depends on snow too, right? Well, anyway, I said, hey, since you're out and about today and you have my car, I need some dog food. So I sent him the picture. I said, if you'll go by Petco and just pick up this roll of dog food, I would appreciate it. And he was like, okay, no problem. I said, or come get me after I get off work and take me. He was like, no, I'm already out. I'll go get it. Cool. Well, then I'm just sitting here having a conversation with Jen about work things. And I'm just talking, yap, 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 yap. And I looked down and I was like, are you there? Hello? She's not there. And then I noticed that my phone had gone to Bluetooth. And that's how I knew my dad was in the driveway, because my phone automatically switched to my car when it pulled up in the driveway. So then there's my dad and Jen going, hello? Hello? Neither one of them could hear me. I was gone from the conversation. So now Jen and Dad's on the phone trying to figure out who each other is. And my dad's like, who is this? And she was like, who is this? And he was like, were you on the phone with Tracy? And she said, I was. He said, I think her phone connected. And she said, apparently. And then about that time, I come running outside laughing to get the dog food. And he's like, your friend's on the phone. And I was like, I know. Only me, right? Ugh. Anyway, yep, not a flake. Not a nothing. But south of Atlanta, they're getting, yeah. Bless them. That's all I can say. And down in Florida, bless you. Whew, Alabama, Mississippi, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Texas, I'm sorry. But apparently the North Georgia portion is not going to get any. Or we might. It wasn't supposed to hit until 2 or 2:30 anyway, and it's almost 2 o'clock, so we still have time, okay? All right, I'm going to go back to work because I have a lot to do, okay? Okay, it is 3:38 in the afternoon. Still not a flake of snow has fallen, but the sky is that very, very light gray. It feels like snow, okay? Whether we get it or not, it feels like snow. But right now, it's snowing in Atlanta. But it's just odd that Atlanta South gets snow and Atlanta North does not. That's an anomaly. Did I use the right word? I think I did. An anomaly. That's a big word, isn't it? I mean, it's not really that big as far as how many letters, but you know what I mean. I like big words, and I cannot lie. I wish that I had been recording the other night when I went to the nail salon. Oh, by the way, they're painted black, and she used chrome. It's a chrome powder. So she drew the little heart on each nail with just like clear polish. And then she put this, well, then I had to put it in the thing. And then she put this pink, hot pink chrome. But it's very hard to get a picture of. It's very, I don't know, it's very deceiving. But anyway, when I was there, I said, can you like clean up my eyebrows? Because sometimes I get hair up to here and out to here, but, you know, I have trouble with this area right here. And she was like, yeah, that's cool. So anyway, she's waxing them. And I said, I don't mind the waxing. It's the plucking that I don't like. Just just wax whatever you want to wax, but don't pluck me, man. Don't pluck me. And she was laughing, right? So then we go over there, and she puts the wax on. She puts the wax on the skin. Or else you get the hose again, you know? And it feels all good and warm. And then she goes, and I wish I had been recording my reactions, because she was cracking up. And she was saying, would you please stop? You're cracking me up. And I don't even know what I was doing, but apparently I was making all the faces. And she said, we need to wax you more often so that it toughens up your skin. No, that's okay. No, that's okay. You don't have to do that. But anyway, she said, do you need me to wax anything else? And I was like, no. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't grow a mustache. I'm not a hairy person. No. And then it reminded me of when I worked at the sheriff's office, and I had a coworker, and it's funny how you remember these weird things that happen in your life. I was just kind of hanging out at the door. It was the transport office, and she was a deputy that was sitting in there, and she's just looking at me, and she said, I bet you're a hairy person. No. And she goes, with that dark hair, you're not hairy? I said, look at my arms. I don't even have hair on my arms. I mean, I have hair, but it's like blonde and very, very light. And she goes, huh, I would have thought with that dark hair you were very hairy. I didn't know those two things went together. But, I mean, I know it can in some cultures, but I'm not in that culture, ma'am. My culture is Native American, and they're not hairy people. No, we're slick people, okay? I guess that's where I got it from. I don't know. My dad's German and English, so, yeah, I don't know. But I'm not hairy. Thanks for asking. That's my dad, Harry. Harry. Anyway, yeah. That's it for this one. I'll update y'all if we get some snow, but right now, I ain't got a car and I ain't got no snow. But I got a dog and I got a cat. She's laying on her heated bed, taking it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of you... Okay, bye. I mean, I love you. Jesus loves you. Hope he's coming back soon, because people be crazy. And I'll talk to you later. Toodles.